husk on my skin. The ground still hums from the ghosts I've seen. Smoke curls up where the bodies fell. Ain't no heaven left, just the smell of hell. They said I was born to fight for a cause, but I learned the law, man, bleeds like the outlaw does. I raised my blade, heard it hum low. Not a war cry, more like a song I used to know. Moonlight slides on the edge of the steel. Feels more like mercy than the pain I feel. I whispered you tired too, and it rang back clear. Keep swinging, son, that's why we're here. Every scar I carved was a verse half sung. Every cut a note on a rusty tongue. They made me a weapon, but I turned to song. Taught my blade to remember what I've done wrong. No saints, no silence, no holy command. Just a hymn of blood from my calloused hand. If sin had rhythm, this is how it sounds. Still singing mercy to the battleground. By sunrise, the storm turned still. I cleaned that blade on a windowsill. Looked in the steel and saw my face. Half a sinner, half God's mistake. A crow landed close, said with its eyes, you can bury the truth, but it never dies. So I dug a hole where my anger lay, buried the blade, but it still sang anyway. Ash in the wind, humming my tune, a grave that glows beneath the moon. It ain't the dead that haunt me now, it's the sound of peace I won't allow. Every swing I made was a prayer in disguise, a sinner's hymn to the darkened sky. They made me a weapon, but I turned to song. Taught my sins to dance before they're gone. No angels listen, no cross in the sand. Just a man conducting thunder by hand. If God don't answer, then I'll make him proud with a sword that sings when the world gets loud. I was forged for war, but I was born for sound. Midnight out on the edge of town, he held a tin lamp, flame burning down. Went through the church with the roof half gone. Old stained glass lay broke on the lawn. He lit that light on faith and fear, watched it die slow year after year. Priest said, son, ain't nothing left to say. Then left him standing in the doorway, grave Stepped outside where the steeple fell, ash in the air, smell of cheap hell. Looked at the wick as it turned to coal, said, guess it's just you and my stubborn soul. So he crushed his fist till the red ran warm, let it drip on the glass like a quiet storm. No oil in the lamp, no sign in the sky, just a man saying burn, oh let me die. They took the oil but he kept the flame, fed that light with blood and shame. No choir watching, no saints to claim, just a glow in the dark that whispered his name. If the night won't break and the Lord won't speak, you carry that lantern through every cold street. Yeah, they took the oil, left him out in the pain, but the lamp kept burning, cause he carried the flame. By dawn he walked where the blacktop ends, dust road rolling like a line of sins. Lantern swinging from a busted building ring, light small as a match, but it still would sing. Riders passed by with their eyes turned shut, said ain't no sense in a flame that cut. He just smiled with a crack in his cheek. You don't need a miracle to light up the week. Out in the sand stood a crooked cross, half-eaten wood full of outlaws. He set that lamp at the dead tree's base, watch red light crawl up its wounded face. He said, God, if you're there, don't mean to think, just watch what a man with no help can bring. Then under his breath, like a dry refrain, you can keep the oil, I'll keep the flame. They took the oil, but he kept the flame, turned his hurt into heat, his scars into aim. No angels listening, no book to sign, just a lamp cutting holes in the long night line. When the wind rose up trying to blow him out, he stood his ground, swallowed his doubt. If the world goes black and forgets his name, there'll still be a glow where he stoked that flame. Laying by his side, the night will find in the dust and the pain, not a saint, not a hero, not a man begging blame, just a soul that learned when the dark never came clean, to walk without oar. Midnight rolling over canyon rim, black sky torn like it's hunting him. I used to hit the dirt when the heavens roared, now I walk straight into the mouth of the storm. Boots in the mud, coat soaking through, old church steeple snap, clean into lightning hit the cross where I used to kneel. I raised my hand up high just to see what's real. I said, if you're still up there watching me fall and strike me again, I can take it all. Every wound I earned lit a fuse inside. Now thunder talks back when I refuse to hide. I stopped fearing thunder, I learned to hold it still. Turn that fire in the sky into iron will. Ain't no saint, ain't no holy man, so I reached for the storm and I shook its hand. You can't break a soul once it's kissed the bowl. I wear the burn on my skin every time the clouds roll low, my veins light up with an electric glow. Used to hear that boom like a death bell ring. Now it sounds like drums when my heart takes wing. Rain hits red where the dirt's all cracked. Gun at my hip, scars down my back. I stare that sky down, won't bow my head. Talk to the storm like a friend instead. I tell her you took my house, you took my name, so hit me again till I own that flame. Every pain I faced was a spark I killed. Now lightning hums where the angels wail. Now stop fearing thunder, I learned to hold it still. Turn my ruin into rhythm, I lost to will. No preacher left, no sky to plead, just me in the storm that learned to bleed. They called it wrath, I called it grace. When the fire came down, look away, yeah. I stopped fearing thunder, I learned to hold it still. Now every time the dark clouds gather and thrill, I raise my hand to the roar on the hill. And the thunder moves when I tell it to chill. Out on that hill by the rustic cross, streetlights humming like a cheap church lost. You've been quiet so long they forgot your name. Thought your silence meant you bow to the blame. Boots in the weeds, dust on your face, jaw locked tight like a welded brace. Every word you swallow turned to black gunpowder, stacked in your chest made your heart beat louder. They said you ain't got nothing to say, with a sideways grin. So you bit down hard and held the riot in. All that hurt you never let out, built a kind of thunder deep in your mouth. They broke your voice, but you learned to scream inside. Turn your quiet into fire, you refuse to hide. You don't talk for mercy, don't beg to belong. You open your throat and let the chains hear your song. When the world is nothing, things you weak or tame, you roll through the silence and you burn through the shame. They broke your voice, but you learned to roll through silence. Midnight now, wind cuts like wire. Moon hangs crooked over telephone fire. You climb that hill where the grass lays flat, like every secret you were too scared to shout back. You press your palm till the skin gives way. Red lines bloom where the scars won't stay. You wipe that blood across your lips like paint, not to look holy, just to prove you ain't. You stare at the dark and say you had your fun, you kept me quiet. Now watch what I've become. Every time they told you stay small, stay still, you carved one more scream in the back of your will. They broke your voice, but you learned to scream inside. Turn your silence to a storm they can't survive. You don't talk for comfort, don't talk for their grace. You tear open the night till it remembers your face. When the hill shakes under that sound you release, it ain't begging for love, it's a verdict for peace. They broke your voice, but you learned to roll through silence. Now every time they say you're nothing but still, the The ground itself trembles when you bend it to your will. You ain't speaking to be saved or forgiven this time. You scream so the dark remembers your name.